So, I've already gotten a little work done before I started recording video. Pretty happy with how things are coming along. I think you guys are going to be pretty kick-ass and possibly my best Space Marine related minis to date, in my opinion, anyway. As you can see, I've got them all assembled now. They're essentially I'm getting ready to do final touch-up, and then the bases, which obviously have not been touched at all. But you can certainly see some things that have not gotten done yet. I did do all of the purity seals yesterday. I think I'm going to do a video on purity seals because I feel like it is one of those things that I think I do well and that perhaps others would like to see an in-depth tutorial on how I approach them. So anyway, I'm going to go get some work done, and then I'll come back and we'll show you where I am. Let's see if I have any last notes to share before I get going. I don't think so. I don't think there's really much to say that I haven't said yet. Yeah. Oh, the feathers, by the way. Okay, so let me do this. This is sort of a light gray, so far, light gray with Agrax Earthshade. And then I'm going to go pick out some individual feathers with that light gray again. And the light gray I'm using is similar to Ulthuan, but it's I think it's a little warmer. It's a Joe Sonia, it's Nimbus Gray. And as I've said before, I use a lot of Joe Sonia paints. I like them a lot. Yeah, not too much else to say here. So, want to go get some work done. I will come back and we'll see where I am. See you in a bit. So I've got the models pretty much done, so I need to start doing the bases, and I thought I'd show you my kind of basic base technique, and that is going to be the Vallejo Sandy Paste, which is in many ways very similar to one of the the new textured coats that Games Workshop provides. The difference being that this is about 12-13 bucks for almost 7 ounces versus almost $4 for less than an ounce. So it's really just a price consideration. You can kind of see where the feet go. This was, I think, a kind of a test hole that I drilled. Oh, actually, these may have already been pre-drilled. I can't remember. But I'm going to try to avoid putting too much where the feet go. I do want to build it up a little bit to provide some changes in height and give it sort of a natural appearance, so I'm not just going to simply brush it down. I'm going to kind of glop it on. Glomp. But again, leaving it away from where the feet are going to go, because I don't want it to sink too deeply into it when I place the miniature back on. Now this is going to shrink some, so I'm not too worried about like little points that are picking up, because that's all going to go back down in a little while. By the way, you definitely want to use an old brush when you're laying the stuff down. Now, I've got my model, and hopefully I didn't get anything into that hole. Alright. There we go. Alright, so now I am going to go ahead and put a little bit around his feet. To sort of blend him in with the terrain. Not a lot. I don't want to cover the feet. I just want to make it look like he's stepped down into the dirt. Alright, and then there's one more thing that I do, and again, this is my most simple technique. Yeah, hold on one sec, I'm going to change the camera. So this does have texture on its own, but it's going to be fairly uniform. So what I'm going to do is just add, this is just regular sand, not even, this isn't purchased from a hobby store. This is sand bought in like 5-pound bags at Home Depot. And so by adding a little bit of sand to it, it's going to provide a variety of textures to the base, and so it won't be as simple as just doing the texture paste on its own. So now I'm going to go do the rest of these, and I will talk to you in a bit. Alright, and as you can see here, I'm done. I have finished the bases, and as you can see, the results are, for something that's fairly simple, the results are really nice. The ground has a real natural feel to it. It's not too regular, it's not too irregular. It looks like disturbed earth. And yeah, I think it's alright. I really do like the Terminators. I think they turned out great. And I don't often say that about my own work. I'm either reasonably happy with it or not. But in this case, I really like these guys. I think they are pretty fantastic. We'll kind of go through all of them. Yeah, not too much to talk about in terms of final work on these. You know, as usual, the touching up bits at the very end seems to take the longest, and I always find that to be annoying. But there you go. And when I was waiting for the bases to dry, I started working on the Space Marines, the regular Space Marines, as well as the special dudes that came with it. And I've discovered a Chosen that somehow missed getting painted the first time around, so I've added him back to the queue. And yeah, so I'm going to show you my final photo when I'm done here, and then we'll be ready to move on to the next project, which is going to be the Dark Angel Space Marines. And I probably won't show you me finishing this guy, because I'm just going to kind of run through all the steps that I did to get the other ones done. But yeah.
This is interesting.
And that was my phone. yeah, so there you go. I hope you like it. I hope you learned something from this. I know that with my vlogs, I'm not always as helpful as I am when I'm doing my how-tos or when I'm doing my, watch me paint somethings. But I always try to put some real, actual information in there. So I've been, before I go, just to let you know, I've been using the airbrush medium for brushing so much that it has found its way into its own pot, so that I don't have to keep, I don't have to keep taking it out of the ginormous one, because this just isn't good for dispensing small amounts. So, yeah, so that says something right there. This is definitely how I'm going to be moving forward in terms of thinning paint from here on out, because I just love the effect. It's you get a really, really nice smooth coat of paint, and I think it really shows on these guys, and it will show on the Dark Angels as well. I airbrushed 2 coats of paint on them, and obviously quite a bit of the airbrush medium in that mix, and the I don't have them handy here. I'd show you. I mean, you can kind of see a little bit in here. That's just one of the colors. That's the Caliban green, which is the base, the new base for Dark Angels. Yeah, these guys all got a little bit of Caliban, which you can barely see on there, but you can also see how smooth it is. See how it's almost shiny. So anyway, that's it for now. Stay tuned for the photo that I took of these guys, and I will see you next time. And actually, my next video shouldn't be too long from now. I know this one's a little bit late because I had to do some extra work. All sort of leading up to Black Friday at the store, which was, yeah, that was something. But then I got a couple of days off this weekend, so I was able to do this work, and then I'm going to work on Monday, and then I'll be back to painting Tuesday, Wednesday. So with any luck, that means a new video with new stuff to look at. But I really need to clean my shop first. Anyway, that's it for now, and I'll talk to you later.